Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm so glad that you
Yes.
come and see.
Oh, it is a great pleasure to
And I'm
meet
so
you.
glad that your little father survived.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And
Well,
he had a good
so am
life.
I, because I wouldn't be here. If you had shot him, there would be no me. Yeah. So,
He had
yeah.
a-
But they
he had a
were
very
young,
good
they were
life.
young people, young guys, you know, beautiful guys. Red face, you know.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice.
Well, yeah, he went on, when he left the service, he didn't have college. And so he was one of the few, whoops, he got to be there, few pilots that didn't have college. And so then there was a glut of folks coming out of the service to try to find jobs. So he drove a truck for a while for a newspaper, didn't like that much, and then he joined the telephone company and would climb up the poles to do wiring and whatnot. And he was in there for 30-some years.
But he got promoted and did well, and
Yeah. And then after he retired, he came down with me to be on the Midway to talk to people about his experiences in the prison camp and being shot down. He didn't mention you, but he mentioned he mentioned somebody that said, "For you, the war is over."
I was thinking many years back, you know, about that, to give that in newspaper. But somehow I figured out, I don't know, you know, that was war, and I didn't.
Well, it happens even down on the ship. So most of the folks that we know were Vietnam era. Quite a few of those were prisoners of war, and they were treated very, very badly.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know
there was a reunion between the fighter pilots from the Navy that shot down the North Vietnamese MiGs. And the MiG pilots that shot down Navy airplanes, and they had that on the Midway, and there was a big panel of all of them that were talking about what they were doing, and everybody shook hands.
Yeah.
And one time when we were in Japan, we lived in Japan for a while, and we went down to this big festival called the Black Ship Festival, and we were sitting in a Japanese bar and next to a Japanese family. And we were talking. Of course, they saw, you could tell right away. And there was a gentleman there about my father's age, and it turns out he was a Japanese Zero pilot. And so he and my dad were saying this and this and this and this, right? Because my dad was a Mustang, and they were arguing in a good way, arguing about which was the better airplane, P-51 Mustang or the Japanese Zero. And so there was no final decision.
No hard feelings.
Yeah, no hard feelings and no final decision. Well, we were buying beers back and forth. It was a good day. Yeah.
How you go home? You go back to Gospić and...
Well, so first we're going up to Istria tonight, Maman, I think.
I'll have to check.
Yeah, and we'll stay for a day up there, and then we'll drive back to Dubrovnik and fly out of Dubrovnik on Saturday morning. Yeah, back to the United States. And we had heard such good things about Croatia from other friends that had been there, and they said, "Oh, you got to go see this place, and you got to go Plitvice, you've got to go." And
Did you see Plitvice?
We just were there this morning. Yes, and we were on a boat, small boat, only. In Dubrovnik, only 30-some passengers. So we went to Korčula, we went to Hvar, we went to
Marco Polo house.
Yes, Marco Polo, right? We got a Marco Polo souvenir, in a bowl from Bowl, where the stonemasons, and Split, and so we stopped in so many places in about a week. On this ship, and it was nice because it went right downtown. No driving, no worrying about parking. Walk off the boat, go have some food, maybe some beers, come back aboard, and then next day it goes to a new place. So just beautiful. The water is really pretty and clean, and the cities are really clean.
But too many tourists,
Yeah, well, there are a lot of tourists in Dubrovnik.
Yeah. But when we were on the boat, the small towns, it wasn't bad.
But we were really impressed with how clean the cities were, right? There's no litter, and there's very few people begging.
But it is hard because there's so many people, that.
Well, our country's been really good at tourism and investing. We were looking at all the all the preservation work that's going on in each of those little towns. It was really,
Very nice.
really impressive.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then we were saying her family, originally from somewhere in Croatia. We don't know exactly where.
Probably around here.
Yeah, probably.
But they
How
moved.
do you know last name of your somebody?
Well, they left hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
But they stayed in the village Narda. They spoke Croatian, they wrote Croatian, Croatian customs, everything in Hungary. So,
they were there after the Turks, so,
Yeah.
long time ago.
So it was Austro-Hungarian Empire then.
Yeah.
So, should we?
No shrubs.
So where you guys go? Maybe over here.
See, that was this wall, you know.
Yeah.
Right from the top down.
You were up there, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now we were over here.
Okay.
Top. And that was very small bushes. I saw all of nine of them sitting down.
Oh, you saw them sitting down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was empty.
Where was that?
Over here.
Right over here in the field? And the plane had turned and was going.
An airplane come.
Oh, heads up there.
Airplane
Yeah,
come.
Josep, we need to get out of the road here.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we'll come back. Remember what's going on.
An airplane come over this hill on the first mountain down.
Okay. So it came towards you, this way.
This way, yeah.
Okay. And you thought it was going to bomb you. And then you saw the folks, and then where did it hit?
They hit the mountain, not to this one.
Right
Next mountain.
Okay.
There is some.
Evo, po Josinim sjećanjima avion je pao ovdje, vidite, na ovo brdo
Yeah, you
ispred
can't see
nas.
the trees. There's this hill here and there's one behind.
Yeah. But from there you can see this mountain, but not now because it's tree.
Hmm.
So there was flak from
Not
ground?
here. That was on the way into the airfield.
Austria?
Yeah,
And
they
And
got
then there
hit.
was the fighter plane up
But
above the bomber.
that was here. The Messerschmitt was here while the plane was
Over there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to. So if we were standing right now, would the airplane come this way?
Yeah, this way.
Yeah, this way, and then you said he
Yeah.
was banking. He banked that
Yes.
way, and and the guys jumped out all along
And,
here.
Yeah, they jump over there, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Kaže
so they were
Josip.
lucky. They were. If he was 1,000 feet or so above that ridge line, they
Yeah,
gave
they
them.
were very low.
Yeah.
Everything
that's
was
surprising.
Very low.
It's surprising their chutes open.
Yeah, and they had enough time to slow down to
Yeah.
go out. So I was telling her, and my dad mentioned to me. I said, "So, how often did you practice this? Right? Because nowadays, every time you do, you practice. He said, "First time I ever had the parachute on." Right? That was when they were jumping out of the airplane. So I thought, oh boy,
Lucky it worked.
he was lucky to survive that. I am lucky to be here. It's, yeah.
Both
I'm
lucky.
lucky to-
You're both lucky. To
Lucky,
be here.
you're
Very
lucky to
lucky to
make
be
it
here.
through.
Yes.
And it's flying.
Oh yeah, I see him up there.
Yeah.
He's gone the other direction now. There's a jet, and then there's a. You can hear it. Sounds
So
like a
the
propeller.
bomber was much lower.
Oh yeah.
it was pretty
lower
low.
and lower.
So you captured the crew somewhere here. Where? Over here or? Oh, okay.
Over there they come from behind, you know, and I thought you got bombed, you know. But then I see you moving that. Two airplanes up. That's one of them come up.
Oh, so there were two 109s.
Two 109s?
No, I only heard the write-up said a 109 when was from Dunk.
One? Or-
One 109. Did you say there were two?
Two
Oh. So,
no, two fighter
Two
planes.
black small airplanes.
oh, maybe.
It's the same.
And one about
Oh, it is.
going.
Okay.
One of them come up.
One from the ground up.
And
Yeah, and I'm,
start shooting from
I'll show you the German.